I was working in a lab at the time. I was a graduate student because I wanted to avoid the real world. But I swear to God, my job was to grow bacteria to infect with viruses. And you have to grow all this broth. So I made up like a gallon of this stuff, this gunk, and I put it in these 2 flasks because it wouldn't fit in one. Then you gotta sterilize it, so you put it in this big pressurized oven called an autoclave. And these things are very, very hot, so you put it under this place called the hood, and it's like a hood on a stovetop or whatever. It cools them off. And I went back like 10 minutes later, and it's still friggin' hot as hell, you know, and it's still hot later and later. I'm going back half an hour later, and I look at them, they're next to each other, and I go, these things are never gonna cool down. I gotta keep them separated.
You gotta keep them separated.
Hey, man, you talking back to me? You gotta keep them separated. Hey, don't mind. You're under 18, you want to win anytime. Hey, come out and play.
Do you have any regrets about your decision in being in a band as opposed to going back to USC and pursuing your PhD in molecular biology?
No.
Okay, thank you.
My friend's got a girlfriend and he hates that bitch.
Lyrics can be tough sometimes, I think, because you want it to be good.
You stupid, dumb shit, goddamn motherfucker! Fuck! 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 I even hate you just for fuck you. Well, fuck you!
Explain for those of us who don't know, how did you create this wonderful hot sauce?
Oh yeah, it just kind of occurred to me one day. I don't know. I grew up, of course, in Southern California. I love Mexican food and Mexican culture, and I just thought one day I should have a hot sauce, just for no better reason than that. And spent a couple years working on a recipe, and then my friends really liked it a lot more than I thought they would, and I thought I should put this out. There was once where I almost inadvertently flew over Bush's ranch.
The
Almost.
In Texas?
Crawford Ranch, yeah.
Wow. And that airspace is...
Oh, they would have shot it down. I'm sure. Yeah. Big old anarchy symbol on the back tail.
I have an anarchist sign on my plane.
Yeah, you'd have been
Yeah.
flaming mess.
I am the dumbest human that ever lived, because the Offspring tweeted the other day from Dexter Holland about a paper that he had just written. The name of the paper is The Identification of Human MicroRNA-like Sequences Embedded Within the Protein Encoding Genes of the Human Immunodeficiency Virus. This thing is 10 pages long, and it's the densest thing I've ever tried to read. Introduction. MicroRNAs are highly conserved, naturally occurring 18 to 22 nucleotides long, non-coding RNA molecules that are processed from long precursor transcripts. Blah, 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 blah. What's he even talking about here? So I asked producer Dave, could you please get Dexter on the phone with us?
I'm involved in HIV research, right? And HIV, of course, is the virus that causes AIDS. MicroRNAs are small molecules that we all have in our cells. Scientists have only discovered these over the last 10 years or so. And it turns out that microRNAs are involved in regular cell processes, but we found that they're also involved in diseases such as AIDS or cancer and stuff. So it's sort of like a new angle in a way that we can possibly fight these diseases.
Do you think that the work that you're doing, and again, this is the voice of our friend Dexter Holland from The Offspring here on the Kevin Beach Show, we're talking about his paper that he has just published. Do you think that this research potentially, honestly, could lead to them cracking the AIDS mystery that we've been fighting for the last 35 years?
Well, I think so. There's a lot of promising research out there, but this is one of them. There's definitely promise.
Wow, amazing. Do you take a lot of ribbing from the other guys in the band when you start talking about stuff like this? Do they just not want to hear from you?
They think I'm a nerd.
Ladies and gentlemen of Woodstock, a special treat for you all. The Backstreet Boys. All right, you guys ready for this?